We'll get started today by closing our eyes. Taking a few initial grounding breaths. Just welcoming ourselves here into this space. Letting our bodies relax. Letting gravity pull us into the weight of our chair or a cushion or the floor. Just letting everything settle. There's nothing we need to do, nothing we need to change, nothing you need to manipulate right now. Simply being with ourselves, just noticing where we're at here in the moment, just getting cozy and getting comfortable. And just allow these initial breaths to be your transition point, to take you from wherever you were in the beginning of the day so far, transitioning into the space of calm, the space of mindfulness, the space of gratitude, the space of peace. And if there's anything on your mind, any energy from the outside world that you're bringing in today, just see if you can place it off in the corner, kind of like you are putting it away for a little bit. We don't have to shove it away, but we'll just place it off to the side, metaphorically walk to our chair or to that space of meditation so we can drop off any of that energy and allow ourselves to be fully present. Now we'll go ahead and begin to shift our focus onto our breath. Simply beginning to notice the sensation of the inhale and the sensation of the exhale. For now, there's nothing we need to do to change it. We're just going to follow our breath, just observing it, paying attention to its flow, to its rhythm, just noticing its natural pace in the here and now. Just explore how you're breathing. If you're breathing through the nose or your mouth, if you're breathing out through your nose or your mouth as well, there's no right or wrong. Just pay attention to what your normal breath is like right now. Sometimes it can feel more comfortable one way or another, maybe even depending on the day. So, again, just observe what's most comfortable for you today and acknowledge that that's part of your current experience. As we continue breathing, I want you to pay close attention to your breath. Oftentimes we can get pulled away. And so, potentially for today, think of your attention like a magnet, like you're magnetized to your breath, where you're locked in on the inhale and the exhale, simply paying attention to the sensation, to how it feels, to the flow of the breath throughout the body. Anytime we get pulled away or we get distracted, just catch it and recognize that that's happened. Take a deep breath and focus back in on the breath again. We do that by focusing once again on the inhale and once again on the exhale. One breath after another, one at a time. If you need to reset your breath, go ahead and do that now. Again, place your attention and your focus back on the inhale and on the exhale. And as we settle into the depth of the meditation, sometimes we can start to get lost. Sometimes we get so relaxed and so in the moment, so in the flow that we can almost detach from our own body, like it's like we're floating above ourselves or floating out in the abyss. And if that's happening, let it happen. Just allow that to be your experience and flow and see where you go. That type of peace and that type of calm is rare. And if that's not your experience, if your experience is something different where maybe your thoughts are running a bit wild, maybe your body is having a tough time of calming down, maybe there's lots of sounds or noises in your area, allow that to be part of your current experience too. Just recognize that this is what it's like to be me right now. Use that phrase. And then return back on the breath once again. Every time that we come back to the breath, we're strengthening our mindfulness muscle. And that's a muscle that can never get too strong. So keep going, just continuing to pay attention to your breath and allowing yourself to float wherever you go. Just continue breathing, soaking in this space, finding the appreciation of this moment, of this calm, of this opportunity to be right here, right now. There's nowhere else we need to be, just here. And again, if you get distracted, just catch it and recognize that that's happened. Come back to the breath over and over as many times as you need here. Noticing that we've been pulled away is a skill. So it can take time to feel comfortable with that skill of coming back to the breath. And so if that's a bit challenging for today, just allow that to be. No need to judge it. Just know that that's a skill that we're working on. And the more that we practice it, the easier it'll get. So if you need to give yourself some grace, some gentleness, now is that time. Great job, everybody. We just entered a new month a couple of days ago, and November is often filled with reflection, particularly on gratitude and thankfulness and appreciation. And gratitude is one of those mindfulness tools that we can never have enough of. It truly is like an unlimited resource. The more that we tap into gratitude, the lighter we feel, the more hope we have in our eyes, the less stress that we feel. Now, it's not a magic pill, it doesn't take all the stress away, but it helps us to see that even though there's pain and challenge, that there's still good, that there's always good. So, we're going to tap into that a bit today. And so, every minute for at least several minutes, I'm going to prompt you to think of one thing that you're appreciative of, thankful of, grateful for in this moment. And for that minute, I just want you to settle and soak in that feeling. Maybe it's the sunset, or maybe it's your partner, maybe it's a pet, maybe it's your body and the fact that you woke up today. It can be anything. perhaps challenge yourself to think outside of the box. You might have those gratitudes that are easy to come to mind, but maybe think beyond that and stretch your thought a little bit to see what else you are grateful for. But I'll call this out every minute. And again, for that minute, I just really want you to focus your attention on that thing. And then the next minute, think of a new thing and focus your attention there. Like I said, we'll do this for about several minutes to give us some good chances to explore gratitude. And if gratitude is a tough word to latch onto, again, thankfulness or appreciation are helpful words here too. So we'll start with the first one. So think of one thing that you are grateful for, thankful for, appreciative of. Hold it closely for this minute. Just think what it is about this thing that warms you up, that makes you feel good, that gives you hope. And lean into that thing kind of like you were giving it a hug. Great. Now let's think of the second thing. What's another thing, person, place that you are thankful for, appreciative of, grateful for? Just hold it tightly. Pay attention to the feelings that you feel in this moment. Just notice how this thing makes you feel. Cherish it and acknowledge it. Just hold it close. Great job. Now, the third thing. What's the next thing that you were grateful for, appreciative of? Just notice it, hold it, cherish it. Give all your love to this thing or this person, this place. And again, acknowledge the feelings that it brings to you. Great. Now, the fourth thing. What is it about this thing that makes you feel so special? Perfect. Next thing, bring it to mind, hold it, keep it safe. If you could tell this thing a message, what would you say? And lastly, let's think of one final thing for right now. One final thing that you were thankful for, grateful for, appreciative of, something that makes you smile, that brings you joy, that brings you peace. Just notice this, hold it close to your heart. Just give this thing all your love, cherish it deeply. Just notice how this feels. Great job. Now I want you to pretend or imagine that there's a container in front of you, and all these items, all these things, all these places that you just thought of that you held this appreciation for, you can place in this container. So it kind of becomes this treasure chest of gratitude. And I just want you to see all of these things laid out in front of you. Just notice that there's not just one thing that you're grateful for, but a whole bunch of things. And each one of them can bring strong and positive emotions. And all together, they can change your outlook on the day, on your own self. They can be a tool to lean on to help you through any times of difficulty. They can be tools of support. And they can be tools that you come back to whenever you need a boost. Just notice all these beautiful things and see if there's anything you want to say to all of them before we wrap up for today. Any message of thankfulness you want to extend. Just ask yourself how you can keep these things safe, knowing that these things mean a lot to you and they hold a lot of value. Great job, everybody. Let's go ahead. We'll take our hands, one over our heart, one over our belly. Just rest here for a few moments. Feeling that contact with our own skin, our own body, our own heartbeat. Just bringing this gratitude full circle and hold a bit of gratitude for your own self, your own body, your own mind, your own spirit. Gratitude for showing up here today. Appreciation for this life that we live all together. And just thankfulness for this moment that we have. When you're ready, let's go ahead and take 3 final deep breaths for today. Our biggest deep breaths yet. Still with our hands over our chest and over our belly. We'll breathe in through the nose, holding it for a moment, then breathing out through the mouth. Big full exhale. In through the nose, once again, big full inhale. Hold, big full exhale. And one final deep breath. Big full inhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Big full exhale all the way out. And relax. Relax your breath, relax your hands, still with your eyes closed. We'll go ahead, we'll wake our body back up by rolling our neck and our shoulders around. Take some extra time here today. Do 3 neck rolls one direction, 3 neck rolls the other direction. Same thing with your shoulders. 3 backwards, 3 forwards. Go ahead, wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe bounce your legs up and down. Bring some energy back into your body. Get some wiggles in there. Take your time. But whenever you are ready, go ahead, open your eyes.